What's up, YouTube? My name is Talon, and today I will be telling you guys my thoughts on The Boys Season 4. So starting off, I really feel like this season was more or less a filler season to prepare for the final season, Season 5, because they have confirmed that Season 5 will be the last season. There's just a lot of unneeded and boring plot points I found throughout season 4. It really wasn't its strongest season compared to season 1 and 2, which I think is the top so far, and then season 3, which was all right. But season 4, it's just I don't know, I just really wasn't feeling it this season. Now don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of great things that you get from The Boys, the violence, the raunchiness, the comedy, um the parodies of other superheroes. You still get all of that, but it just feels like not a lot of love was put into this season. um Definitely very like forgettable, I feel like. I think between the two shows that we got this year, between Gen V and The Boys Season 4, I think Gen V was way more interesting and was just a lot stronger story wise. Now I did like the season in total. I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10, but it's not comparable to previous seasons. But like I said, Gen V, I feel like that was just stronger story wise. I was hooked in on Gen V, ready to watch it week after week. But when it came to The Boys Season 4, it was just like I'll watch it whenever I watch it, which was usually a day after or even a couple days after it had premiered. Like, I was never in a rush to watch it. It was just like the acting was all good, and then towards the end of the season, they're like killing everybody, and it's like I don't know if they're doing it because they're actually doing it for the story, or if some of these actors just don't want to be on the show anymore, or they didn't sign on for season 5. I don't really know what it is. We have Queen Maeve, who got hurt at the end of season 3, and then I heard like she had some like off-screen problems with Tony Starr, the Homelander actor, so she decided not to return this season. So I don't know if it was that thing, and then like some characters just getting written off, like A Train. He just runs off, and like we don't really hear from him. But this season, like I said, it's filler and it builds up to season 5. But don't get me wrong, it does excite me for season 5 because that's all it did. It just builds up season 5 for what's to come. Season 5 seems like it'll be more like a civil war, or like a war of the heroes, or like really a war of the soups type of arc going forward in season 5. A lot of soups are coming. It's good to see, I forget her name, but it's like the bald chick, and she was like, she could like pretty much pressure things together, like just destroy it or whatever. She was one of the ones that broke out of the prison, or hospital, whatever it was that Lamplighter was in charge of or like working at. It's cool to see that she's back. And then I loved how at the end, how the boys, they all got the fake passports, and then they all just went in their own ways. But for the most part, most of them did get taken in by, I'm guessing, Homelander's people that are working for him. That was cool to see. And then Starlight, she finally has her powers back. We went this whole season with her just not having her powers, pretty much having the Spider-Man 2 effect. I don't know if they were doing that for story wise, or for budgeting, because I don't know, it's just like a lot of story changes that was made in this season. Just I don't know, it just wasn't like hooking me in. Like the season just wasn't really all that to me. um but like I said, like it's weird how I didn't really like this season, but it makes me more excited for the last season, because it seems like they're just gonna bring everything in for their A game in the last season, because we should be getting Gen V season 2 before we get season 5 of The Boys. That show I am excited about. It was cool to see the two kids. It was Kate and whatever the other boy's name is. It's cool to see that they are like actually interactive with The Boys season. Um, we got to see them like twice this season, so it was cool to see them. I'm curious on where like Frenchie, like where his mental state is going forward, because I know Kate, she said something into his ear, and then like he just immediately starts following her. And then we finally get Kimiko talking, well, not talking, but she screams. So she's starting to like mentally get back to who she was. So next season we might see her talking a lot more. And on that same talking point, Black Noir. That was another thing that I didn't really like this season. Either keep them dead, or just I don't know. It was just the whole like Black Noir #2 thing, and then like he's talking, he can fly, that sort of thing. I found Black Noir just to be annoying this season. After thinking he was a badass character for the first 3 seasons. But and then the whole thing with Ryan, I don't know, I didn't really like the direction of his character, because it's just like they're not showing us enough of what he can do as a soup. And then all we get is him pushing the one lady that works with Butcher. It's just like they could have given us like more. Like I don't know like who they had writing for this season, or if it's like even the same writers, but it just felt like all filler and all build up towards the next season. And then I hate how they're doing the whole like V thing now, because if you go back and watch season 1, it seems like only a small percentage of people can actually survive if you take the V as an adult. And then, excuse me, and then as we slowly progress throughout the seasons, we see people just take the V, and it's either going to like destroy them or they'll get powers. And then now, like season 4, it seems like you straight up take the V and like you get powers no matter what. So it doesn't really matter anymore. But I don't know. It's just like they're trying to give like everybody powers now just to fight against Homelander, which at the end of the day, I guess it'll be cool to see like more soups involved, but it's like you could have kept some of those like humans as humans, and then just bring in either new soups from, the comics, or just have just new soups period, that, because they've changed a lot of things from this show to the comics, or from the comics. But and then we got the whole thing with Billy Butcher. He has like these tentacles that's like coming out of him now. Like aesthetically it does look cool, but it's just like I miss the version of Billy Butcher that he was before he got powers. I thought it was cool like how he had powers in the season finale last season, and he actually got to take on Homelander with Soldier Boy. But now as a soup, it's just like I don't know, I just want the old Billy Butcher back, who still wasn't afraid of these soups, and he would just go in and like ready to wreck them or off them, do whatever to them. But I don't know, like I said, this season just wasn't really all that for real. um but I am excited going forward. I think Gen V season 2 will be good. although the Andre actor, he died, I know they're not going to recast him at all. They're just going to probably write him out of the story in some way. I could imagine them saying that like he escaped and he's just off the charts or something, or like even he escaped and died. I'm not sure if they'll do that because the actor actually died in real life, so it's like if you have him, like, you don't want to do it in a way that's disrespectful to the actor. So we'll see going forward, but I'm still on to watch The Boys. I just think as far as season 1 through 4, season 4 is definitely the weakest. I would rank it season 1, season 2, uh season 3, and then season 4, so pretty much just going down. I'll probably put Gen V season 1 between like season 2 and season 3. The animation I don't really count because when I watch it, I don't really see that as canon to the Boys series. It's just a lot different than what the Boys is, so it's hard to like see a lot of it as canon. But so expect some reactions whenever we get new trailers for either Gen V or The Boys, or maybe even some other spin-off series that we might get. But tell me your thoughts. How did you feel about this season? I know it's been very divisive this season. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you in the middle with me? But don't forget to obviously comment, and then like and subscribe this video. Keep on pushing me into the algorithm. We're going to keep on building this channel, and things are going to get bigger. So stay tuned, guys. See you later.